Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emily Fanny, and I am the president of the class of 2021. Please remain standing, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the Pledge of Allegiance and the singing of the national anthem by our very own Brookville Choir. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming.
Good morning, everyone. Is this perfect or what? I think the whole place needs to go up. My name is Tom Cole, and I welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. It's great to see our community together to celebrate and honor these students. Thanks to our superintendent, Dr. Bobby Johnson, and the Liberty University's leadership for providing us access to Williams Stadium. It's a perfect venue for graduation. It provides space for everybody. Class of 21, we're proud of you, and we look forward to seeing where you go and what you do, with hope that you find happiness and success. I say, aim high and get on with it. Say again. Yes. To parents, family, friends, and alumni, thank you for your commitment, devotion, and support to these students, now our candidates for graduation. We all share interest in these students, witnessed throughout the year as extraordinary effort was made to provide a safe environment to support social emotional needs, to learn and use a learning management system called Canvas, and to teach curriculum. Everyone here had a hand in it, so again, thanks. Thank you. You guys may seat. To the faculty, it's my honor to work with you all. Our students, our community are fortunate to have you as teachers, mentors, coaches, and facilitators. Thank you for your commitment, your devotion, and support for our students. We have a few folks retiring this year. Pretty much tradition to call them out one by one. Wanda Burns, will you please stand? Ms. Burns is a special education teacher and has worked in Campbell County for 23 years. 9 at Rustburg, 4 at the Tech Center, and 10 at Brookville. Wanda Burns is magical with her students. She meets each person wherever they are, then provides challenges, and I've seen her literally carry students towards their educational goals. Ms. Burns, you provided students with curriculum and forever life skills. Always a person to go to for me, for her input and wisdom, and also she is a fantastic cook for those of us lucky enough to receive. Wanda, your success as a teacher is admirable and inspirational. Thank you. Don Schuler, please stand. Coach Schuler came to us from Liberty University 25 years ago. He had been the wrestling coach for 10 years there, beginning in 1986. Here at Brookville, he teaches art, he taught computer classes, he was our wrestling coach for many years. Students fortunate enough and willing to be part of the wrestling program can claim to be Schuler trained. It's a status symbol for them, but it's meant to honor Coach Schuler. His wrestling career and other life experiences prepared him to be a fine role model for young people, and Brookville is fortunate to have had him in our ranks. Ask him about his past, his wrestling status among Olympians, an induction into Wrestling Halls of Fame, that is plural. Ask to see his work as an artist. He developed a ceramics program that provides lifelong skills to students, similar to but different from wrestling's lifelong skills. Coach Schuler doesn't say a whole lot, so pay attention if he's talking to you. Don, your work with students is admirable and inspirational. Thank you. Larry Kidd, please stand. Coach Kidd has been in public education for 39 years, 17 years in Campbell County at Brookville. He began as the weight training coach and teacher, softball coach, and assistant football coach before becoming our athletic director in 2008, 13 years ago. Coach Kidd's commitment to the education and development of young people has been evident throughout his career. Knowledgeable about all sports, VHSL and NCAA regs for athletes, he's kept our school in good standing locally in Seminole District, in the region and state measures. Always willing to say what's on his mind and never at a loss of words. Coach Kidd has impacted thousands of students as teacher, coach, and athletic director. Coach Kidd, your work with students is admirable and inspirational. Thank you. You ready? At this time, I'd like to introduce our class president. Our class president is Emily Fanny. Emily is the daughter of Jerry Lynn Fanny. Emily served her class as president for 2 years and secretary for 1 year. She was a member of the dance club for 1 year, a member of the one-act play, chorus, National Honor Society, and Women's Chorale for 2 years, a member of Swarm for 3 years, and a member of the Drama Club for 4 years, in which she served as secretary and president. Emily will be attending Liberty University. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Emily Fanny. You got this, okay?
Psalm 118:24 says that the Lord has done it this very day. Let us rejoice today and be glad. We have a lot to rejoice about today because today is the day we've been waiting for a very long time, graduation day. Since we were little, we dreamed about walking across the stage and receiving the diploma we spent the last 13 years working towards. What we did not dream about is how our senior year would transpire. While it was not ideal with a worldwide pandemic and so many restrictions, we grew stronger and closer to family and friends. I don't know about you guys, but this has definitely been one of my favorite years of high school. For many of us, this is not our first graduation. We graduated this year from programs that we had worked so hard on for the last 2 years and accomplished another diploma or certificate along with our high school diploma we are getting today. Our football team went undefeated this year, and on top of that, Lance, JT, and Chad are all going on to play football in college. The cheer team, yeah, applaud for that, that's awesome. The cheer team placed third in the state, and Kayla is going on to cheer in college, and Kinsey going on to tumble. Our theater department was able to perform Mamma Mia, where we sold out every night. Jesse, Nick, and I have been a part of theater since we were 8, so being able to have one last show meant the world to us. Nick also won a state title for forensics, which hasn't happened since his older sister Brianna was a senior. While these are just a few things that have happened this year, we as a class accomplished so much and have a lot to be proud of. So as we go on, let us remember everything we have done this year. We persevered through all obstacles and overcame them. We loved each other more and were more intentional with the ones we care about. We also are graduating high school. But before we take this next step, thank you to all who have supported us along the way. The many teachers who did more than teach the required curriculum and really became a friend. For me, this was Miss Emanuel. She has known me since I was the shy little 8-year-old at the first theater camp and has truly walked beside me with everything that high school threw my way with love and support. So thank you, Miss Emanuel, for being just one of the many teachers who have impacted me and many others in our class. Thank you, Brookville High School, for bringing me some of my lifelong friends. I know that no matter where I go, Abby and Zara are just one phone call away, or many if it's before 10 a.m. As we go on to the next chapter, let us remember all that we have accomplished and everything that is to come. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans for hope and a future." Today, we are taking the next step towards our future, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm very excited. So let's rejoice as now we get to do what we have dreamt about for the past years. And so I leave you with this. I hope your dreams take you to the corners of your smile, to the highest of your hopes, to the windows of your opportunities, and to the most special places your heart has ever known. Graduation signals that we are on our way, so spread your wings and fly, my friends, forever and a day. Now, let's graduate.
Nice job. Very good. At this time, I'd like to introduce and recognize some special guests here on the stage. To my left are school board members from our area, the Timberlake District, Ms. Barbara Ripkema. Thank you. From the Sunburst District, Mr. Leon Brandt. From the Spring Hill District, Mr. Mark Epperson. Thank you all for supporting Brookville High School and Campbell County Schools. Also on stage, our school counseling director, Tracy Daniels. Raise your hand, Tracy. School counselors, Amy Sawyer and Chris Shanko. Assistant principals, Christine White and Dr. Jeff Garrett. Our salutatorian. Our salutatorian is Hannah Flogi. Hannah is the daughter of Amy and Aaron Flogi. Hannah participated in the Spanish Club, Key Club, concert band for 1 year, Bible Club, Book Club, and was a member of the National Honor Society for 2 years. Hannah maintained straight A's all 4 years of high school. Hannah will be attending Lancaster Bible College. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Hannah Flogi.
Thank you, Mr. Cole, for your kind introduction. As Mr. Cole already said, I am Hannah Flogi, and it's an honor to stand before you today. I would like to thank all the faculty of Brookville, family, and friends for being here. This is the most people we've been able to see for a long time. First, I want to assure you that instead of focusing on the events of 2020, COVID, or even our endurance during toilet paper and gas shortages, I will be talking about hope. Like many of you, I've gone through a lot of little trials during my years at Brookville. You know, tripping in front of everyone in the hallway, Monday mornings, and even failing tests. I know, even I fail sometimes. But I also have experienced hopelessness, which many, if not everyone in the stadium has experienced. My tragedy hit almost a year and a half ago. On November 15th of 2019, I said goodnight to my family just like any other evening. Little did I know that I would never see my dad alive on this earth ever again. That night, my hilarious, handsome, amazing dad passed away because of an episode that we still don't know the medical specifics of. This sent my family through a whirlwind of feelings like anger, helplessness, shock, numbness, and an ache that no amount of tears could take away. In the middle of the night, I would often lay in my bed, heartbroken that God would allow my dad to die. I felt like no one else could understand. But flashing forward to the fall when school started this year, I came to a realization. Everyone is going through something. Now, this doesn't seem like a huge epiphany, but let's think about it. Can everyone just take a second to look at the people around them? Look to your right and to your left. Look at the people in front of you and behind you. Each one of those people is going through their own battles that no one may know about. Everyone is going through something. Some of you may be sitting here listening to me thinking, man, this speech is a bit heavy and depressing for graduation. Well, yes, it is, and I'm about to go a little deeper for a second. I want to warn you all that the storm is coming. If you haven't gone through hardship yet, this life can be pretty hard. However, don't worry, I'm going to end on a happy note. You're not alone. There is hope. Seniors, no matter what you face after you leave here today, I believe that there is a God who loves you and people who love you far more than you can ever imagine. If this past year has taught me anything, it's that I can trust the Lord even when I don't understand why bad things happen. In the words of one of my favorite verses in Romans 8, we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him. Our hope can be that the storm is not the end. the death in your family, your unemployment, relationship struggles, you fill in the blank. It's all a chance for you to grow in ways that you never imagined. Class of 2021, there are going to be hard times after you walk across this stage. With that in mind, let me encourage you. Open your eyes and see that everyone is struggling in this world, but you are not alone. God bless you all, and thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. Our valedictorian is Jenny Hamm. She is the daughter of Cindy and Andy Hamm. Jenny participated in Cyber Patriots program for 3 years. As captain, she helped to grow the program from 4 to 25 members. She attended the Central Virginia Governor's School for 2 years and placed 3rd in the Central Virginia Regional Science Fair for Computer Science. She is a 3-time Piedmont Area Region District winner of the Young Writers Award. She has published poetry, researched at the University of Maryland, conducting artificial intelligence work under PhD students, researched technological methods with edible plant leaf identification at the Central Virginia Governor's School. Jenny will be attending the University of Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Jenny Hamm.
Do you remember this childhood item that would, with a few moves, tell if you're going to live in a mansion or become an astronaut and go to Mars? My reflections from each year of high school are represented by this fortune teller here. The first section, freshman year, a year characterized by changing friendship groups, mastering the art of avoiding giant seniors, being late to classes, a year of upturned chaos. And from here, I pick number 1, which is to find your passions. My biggest regret as a freshman was to not have pursued new passions because of my fear of departing my comfort zone. Escape the mindset that this isn't for me, or I can't do this. Practice yoga, learn how to box, develop a hobby for gardening, learn how to build PCs, all for the fun of it. Mixed it up. There's something out there that you're good at. You will never know until you try. And then moving on to number 2, listen to your parents. They are beyond wiser than you'd ever know. They felt what you felt and understand what you're going through. They've driven you to every game in elementary school, handed you tissues at the dinner table during those emotional breakdowns, made late night ice cream runs with you. They're your greatest cheerleaders, even if it doesn't feel like it. As we move into our next chapter, we can't forget who laid the foundation down for us. Don't ever ruin up such an important bond. And sophomore year, the introduction of dreaded AP classes mixed with sophomore year depression, but at least we're climbing up our way up the social ladder of high school. That B in bio is starting to matter, and thoughts of college are creeping up. But on with number 3. A hard pill for me to swallow, but not everyone is going to like you, and that's okay. Don't let your self-worth be determined by the opinions of a few people. Be thankful for your loved ones, for being there and loving you despite your imperfections. It's okay to have feelings of resentment for those who have hurt you, but also never hate. Even those you despise, thank them for the life lessons that they have given you. It's time to grow and glow. And number 4, it's important to prioritize. Speaking from a person who would spend hours perfecting an assignment just to get the satisfaction of an A, you don't need that 99 in every class. It's a battle between you and yourself. not anyone else's. It's important to become smart beyond the ways of the education system and adapt emotional and social intelligence. Your IQ isn't the only thing that matters in this journey called life. And wow, junior year was a rough year. AP classes with COVID led to her high school experience being on Zoom University. High school, and with all this free time, number 5 is ever more important. Discover your potential. Imagine the power you would have as the best person you could be. Run that mile lift and watch your body transform as you test the boundaries of your physical capabilities. Increase your knowledge by reading books, TED Talks, and with the rise of political content on social media, just make sure you have reasoning to back up beliefs. Understand that everyone is unique and that we all grow up in different circumstances that shape us who we are. And moving on to number 6, make mistakes. Get your heart broken, face your fears, listen to your mistakes, and grow. Junior year was a year of mistakes for me, 8s on calc quizzes, fading friendships, but this was also my most meaningful year. And to conclude this chronicle of high school is senior year. A year still sticking with Corona, and we still found a way to push through it all. College apps, prom, graduation, it's all happening way too fast. And number 7, make the most out of every day. It's okay to be unproductive and spend hours on TikTok and Netflix. I'm a victim of it too. But think about what you could have been doing in that time. You could be taking a walk in the park with your family, blasting 2000s pop with your friends, or learning a new language. Strive to make each day purposeful and exciting. Last but not least, number 8, immerse yourself in different environments. Volunteer at the hospital, talk to the old people at church, chat with the quiet girl sitting alone at lunch. Surround yourself with people you don't normally surround yourself with. Hear their stories and embrace their diversity. Everyone has their own story. You just have to take the time to listen. And this marks the end of the fortune teller. I realized that it's important to live life without set choices and constraints, which is why instead of a fortune teller to guide us our paths, whether it be a paper airplane, an origami bird, or classic printer paper, from now on, we are blank sheets of paper that must make our own choices. I'd like to thank everyone here for coming to the class of 2021 graduation ceremony and for the past 4 years. The loving family members, the faculty that wake up at 5 a.m. to make our Brookville experience the best that it could be, the friends that were there at our lowest. From the workers, drones, and to the queen bee, our bee colony could not survive without each other. Bees we are, and bees will be. Thank you.
Good job, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. Missed one earlier. After 36 years working in Campbell County, I'm also retiring this year. I've been the principal here for 9 years, assistant principal for 10, and taught science for 17 years here. My time at Brookville has been rewarding beyond description. And when I say it's an honor and pleasure to work at Brookville, it's because of this great community. Different as we all are, we share the common ground of the students. Never lose sight of that. We all want the best for them, and each of us contributes as we can. I have thoroughly enjoyed my career here, and am excited to see what's next for me. Again, I say, aim high and get on with it. And I want to thank everybody. Appreciate that. I love you too, man. Oh, and my successor. My successor is Ms. Christine White. That'd be you. Dr. Jeff Garrett, will you take the podium, please?
Will the first row of graduation candidates please stand and approach the stage? Hey, Miss Sawyer. Must have been. Ready? Ready? Jenny Lee Hamm. Hannah Elizabeth Flogie. Emily Reese Fanning. Faith Yoon-Ju Choi. Melanie Gray Bowling. Adam Todd Lee. Jessie Jane Blanks. Ashley Joan Pavia. Abigail Elizabeth Creel. Daniel Agura. Marquise Jackson Alexander. Virginia Suzanne Anderson. Luxie Nicole Andrews. Riley Owen Arthur. Kaya Mae Atkins. Constance Victoria Austin. Julianne Atlantis Austin. Nicholas Layton Ayers. Cameron Ty Bateman. Desiree Alexis Bonnock. Jahi Brenton Blake. Lance Rodney Blankenship. Catherine Nicole Bobby. Julia Elaine Bonheim. Olivia Grace Bourne. Trinity Faith Bowling. Owen Bradner. Nicholas Charles Brandt. Molly Page Brightwell. Aaron Francis Brown. Ethan Matthew Brown. Jason Terrell Brown, Jr. Kimberly Joanne Brown. Robert Aaron Brown. Owen Reed Burnett. Evan Matthew Burns. Kyla Renee Butler. Jaquel Lamont Callahan. Cody Thomas Campbell. Catherine Ann Campbell. Darius Lee Carson. Kayla Michelle Carson. Caleb Joshua Christian. Samuel Wallace Clark. Bridget Anastasia Cloudis. Balin Drew Cordair. Emma Gail Crawley. Harley Rain Dalton. Blair Marshall Davenport. Maximus Antonio Davey. Joseph Nathaniel Davis. Natalie Page Davis. Tyler Lee Denton. Zoe Grace Deal. Shane Austin Dobbins. Austin Lee Durham. Ashley Kathleen Dye. Sarah Elizabeth Dye. Jackson Cale Elliott. Zahara Janelle Elliott. Kayla Grace Enlow. April Carolina Enriquez. Gunther Monroe Ewers. Andrew William Ikaika Felder. Seth Edward Fields. Spencer Lee Fisher. Sarah Jean Fordham. Carter Brian Franklin. Essence Latae Fuqua. Kayla Denise Fuse. Kelly Lee Fuse. Caleb Jonathan Fusco. Caleb Thomas Garby. Connor Lee Garby. Tyler Wayne Garby. Suzanne Ruth Germeroth. Michael Anthony Gibson. Lily Ann Goodwin. Nathan Thomas Gordon. Amber Lee Gorman. Dylan Connor Griffin. Joshua Ryan Gunner. Jocelyn Rain Gurick. Kendall Michelle Hall. Quintavious Raynard Harris. Alexander Matthew Hartsook. Zaya Christina Carvey. Callie Elizabeth Hauser. Rebecca Nicole Hawkins. Emma Gail Helms. Madison Elizabeth Helms. Madison Paige Hendricks. Bailey Ann Holland. Ashley Mae Hudson. Nathan Hunter Hudson. Antonio Terrell Hunt. Corinne Garrett Hunt. Thomas Leonard Hunt. Liam Braxton Hauser. Zaquan Joshawn Ivory. Latham Davis Jackson. Sarah Elizabeth Jamison. Terry Michelle Jennings. Matthew Dwayne Johns II. Bianca Nicole Johnson. Sean Trevay Johnson. Deja Monet Jones. Emily Nicole King. Kyle Riley King. Jack Cameron Knight. LaDacia Zanae Lipscomb. Emma Faith Llewellyn. Logan Anthony Lombardi. Charles Wayne Maddox. Lydia Caroline Mann. Dylan Thomas Martin. Michael J.C. McDonald. Dara Alexis Meyer. Michael Jet Miles. Allie Renee Miller. Emily Hope Miller. Emma Caitlin Miller. Keely Mildred Minnick. Michael Chase Mitchell. Darion Tyrell Monroe. Haley Claire Morgan. Parker Cassidy Morrison. Gabriella Maria Navas Barber. Ty Emmanuel Norwood. Brooke Kirby Knuckles. Destiny Jade O'Brien. Jayla Storm Parrish. Leah Nicole Penna. Grayson Andrew Pennington. William Trey Pennington. Lillian Claire Perdue. Summer Grace Phelps. Dakota Lee Porterfield. Chad Edward Pouncey. Austin Patrick Powell. Matthew Ezekiel Prance. James Atwell Preble. Ian Thomas Price. He dropped his tassel. Maggie May Privet. Christopher Allen Provo. Skylar Vaughn Pugh. Jordan Lee Query. Megan Haley Quinn. Nadia Cadence Reeves. Brent Michael Rayner. Crystal Ellen Rose. Jameson Christopher Rosser. Isaiah Lamar Roundtree. Mackenzie Ann Rulin. Suzanne Ruiz Madrugal. Nicholas David Sahadik. Elizabeth Isla Sanchez. Alexandra Nicole Schmidt. Jillian Claire Schultz. Alexis Lynn Scott. Eli Richard Scott. Donovan Giles Sharp. Chloe Elizabeth Simpson. Thomas Dylan Smith. Danielle Day Spar. Gunnar Hayes Sternborg. Grace Elizabeth Supernall. Somebody have trouble getting. Dylan Gabrielle Tate. Gabriel. Gabriel. Gavin Thomas Tawby. Omar Alturic Tomlinson. Alex Tran Jr. Noah Douglas Tubbs. Aaron Daniel Toozy. Brooklyn Dion Tweedy. Eddie Jonathan Van Eaton. Mackenzie Lee Vass. Jessica Ann Vire. Samuel Mark Vire. A.J. Lynn Walker. Levi Aarons Walters. Haley Nicole Ward. Justin Wayne Ware. Jamel Davis Wall. Keoki Skyrane Webb. Jordan Isaiah West. Aaliyah Joy Whitaker. Carter Leah Wigglesworth. Haley Nicole Wigglesworth. Alyssa Michelle Wise. Kenneth Noah Wajala. Rebecca Lee Wood. Maya Marie Lashea Wooden. Haley Michelle Woody. Martha Elizabeth Lindsay Wright. Olivia Sue Wright. Crystal Rose Yancey. Zoe Mae Younce. Savannah Nicole Zimmerman.
Thank you, Dr. Garrett. Folks, we're almost there. Soon to be graduates, following our ceremony and new beginning here, please exit the way we came in and meet up with your families for pictures and celebration outside of the stadium gates as we have planned. How long you reckon I could stand here until you guys get all antsy, ready to go? I'm with you. 5 seconds. Candidates for graduation, please stand. Oh, you guys. Please move your tassels from the right to the left. By the authority granted me by the Campbell County School Board in the state of Virginia, I now pronounce the class of 2021 graduates of Brookville High School. Congratulations. Thank you, everyone, for coming out.
Great job.